I used to think I'm the luckiest person in the world. My parents were swing dance world-class champions, so I inherited not only their good looks, but also their interests and talents in art and music, great figures, and athletic abilities. But living in California also means growing up with people from all over the world. I often wonder how we look so different, but ended up at the same corner of the earth. I have no doubts about my Caucasian roots. I always wear sunglasses to protect my light green hazel eyes. Although I did not follow my parents' dance steps, I did pick physical education as my major and did quite well in basketball, tennis, and swimming. I am pretty sure my height of 6'2" gave me some advantage in sports. That probably also comes from my great-grandfather, who rode on white horses and fought in Northern Europe. Like most Americans, I have the privilege of telling people I am an American. Whatever my ancestors were from, I am just an American. But when I started to sing a few years ago, I was asked, "Where did you get that?" So I ended up grabbing a DNA kit during the big $59 sale. 2 weeks later, I got my eagerly awaited results, and I was a bit in shock. On top of the 66% from England, Wales, and Northwestern Europe, I have 17% Native American blood, with 3% from Ireland and Scotland, 2% from Spain, and the other 11% are from Africa. 5% from Cameroon, Congo, Southern Bantu, 2% from Benin and Togo, 2% from Mali, 1% from Sardinia, 1% from the Ivory Coast, and 1% from Northern Africa. But how can that be? I've seen both of my parents' family photos. They're all white. Although those are all in black and white, I don't recall any of them with Indian or black features. But with 17% Native American, I am more than qualified to be considered for tribal enrollment if I can prove myself to be the Eastern Bank of Cherokee Indians. Although the Bureau of Indian Affairs Higher Education grant expects me to have the minimum of 1/4 Native American blood percentages to qualify for the grant. Actually, my mom did say that she may have some Cherokee blood in her, but if my 17% is all from her side, it would mean one of her parents had to be 75% Indian, unless some of those are from my father's side. My dad said that his relatives went from Spain to Mexico and then on to the United States. So could that be where some of my Indian blood is from? But Dad is 6'1", fair-skinned with an all-American look. Mom is tall and slim with fair and beautiful voice. But where did my African blood come from? I have 11%. If we go by the old South's one-drop rule, both sides of my family trees would be considered black. But I am an American. My color, race, and religion don't matter. My great-great-great-great-grandfather may have come from England to settle in America to seek his religious freedoms, while my great-great-great-great-great-grandmother may have been taken here in a slave boat. But through love or fate, their family trees expanded and bore many fruits like me. So, you see, you may be just like me, a fruit from a tree with roots expanding to 3 continents. And you may be like my dad, who may have inherited his great dance moves from his distant Indian ancestors. Or maybe you're like me, whose love for nature may be rooted from somewhere in Africa. But whatever we are made up of, the real evolution happens inside of us. Our ancestors may have come a long way to end up here, but we need to find our own path. Unlike some of my ancestors who lost their freedom when they were taken from their homes, we are free. This is Ken Peters. Thank you for watching.